For nearly half a century, Charlton Heston has been one of the most successful actors in the history of Hollywood. But beneath the cinematic magic and grandeur, Charlton Heston made many, many enemies in Hollywood decades before his controversial political views blacklisted him from the film industry. Heston harbored a clandestine hate list, reserving his displeasure for leading ladies like Sophia Loren and Ava Gardner. This video will unveil the untold stories of Heston's turbulent relationships with these Hollywood icons, exposing the behind-the-scenes drama that unfolded during love scenes and on-set rivalries. Stay tuned to find out. In the annals of Hollywood history, the production of 55 Days to Peking emerges as a chapter fraught with tension and discord, with Ava Gardner playing a central role in the tumultuous narrative. Charlton Heston, the legendary actor at the heart of this cinematic saga, delved into the behind-the-scenes dynamics in his biography, shedding light on the challenges he faced during the filming process. According to Heston's account, Ava Gardner, who graced the screen with her beauty and talent, assumed a somewhat tyrannical demeanor on the set of 55 Days to Peking. The atmosphere reportedly became charged with the intensity of her presence, creating an environment where tensions ran high. As filming progressed, the strains of working alongside Gardner became palpable, and by the time the production wrapped, the collective sentiment among the cast and crew was one of relief as they bid farewell to this force of nature. The iconic actor, revered for his commanding presence on screen, was reportedly appalled by Gardner's continuous state of inebriation on the Spanish set. According to accounts from those involved, the situation reached a point where Heston was not only grappling with the challenges of the film's production, but also contending with the unpredictable behavior of his leading lady. However, the aftermath of the filming experience revealed a surprising twist. At a dinner held several months later, where the echoes of the challenging shoot had faded, Charlton Heston reflected on his collaboration with Ava Gardner. In a candid admission, he declared that her behavior during the production of 55 Days to Peking stood out as the worst he had ever witnessed from a professional colleague. Charlton Heston's reflections on Ava Gardner extend beyond the confines of the film set, encapsulating a farewell image that lingers in his memory. As he bid adieu to the tumultuous chapter of 55 Days to Peking, Heston recounted a striking moment that showcased the enigmatic allure of his co-star. One infamous incident encapsulates the extent of Ava Gardner's unrestrained actions. On a day when she mysteriously vanished from the film set, Heston, determined to unravel the mystery, embarked on a search. What he allegedly discovered painted a surreal picture. The glamorous actress, known for her beauty and talent, was reportedly found engaging in an unconventional pastime. In the aftermath of a party in Madrid, Heston found himself exiting just behind Ava Gardner. The streets of the Spanish capital became the stage for a farewell spectacle as Gardner, standing alone and beautiful in the midst of traffic, embraced the pose of a matador. In a cinematic display, she wielded her red evening cape, making vernica passes as cars rushed by. A scene etched into Heston's memory. Describing this unforgettable encounter, Heston painted a vivid picture of the dark-haired siren, a modern-day toreador in the midst of urban chaos. The image of Gardner waving her cape with the grace and flair of the Spanish bullfighters she was known to admire created a lasting impression on Heston. It became, in his words, his most vivid memory of the extraordinary lady with whom he shared the screen. This farewell tableau transcends the confines of a film biography, offering a glimpse into the cinematic poetry of Ava Gardner's presence and the indelible mark she left on Charlton Heston's recollections. It serves as a reminder of the complex tapestry woven by Hollywood legends, where moments of tension on set coexist with the timeless beauty of a matador's pose in the streets of Madrid. 12 years after contending with the challenges posed by Ava Gardner during the filming of 55 Days to Peking, Charlton Heston found himself in a different kind of battle, this time with his Macbeth co-star Vanessa Redgrave. The clash, as detailed in Heston's private diaries, revealed a set of issues that were markedly distinct from the nightmare he had experienced with Gardner. In his candid reflections, Heston remarked on the peculiar dynamics of working with Vanessa Redgrave. Unlike the familiar pitfalls of tardiness or difficult attitudes encountered by some actresses, Redgrave presented a unique set of challenges. According to Heston, she was not confrontational or late, but rather, she exhibited a balking kind of performer persona. He elaborated on her reluctance to embrace any deviations from the published text, highlighting a meticulous adherence to the script that created a different set of obstacles for their collaboration. Charlton Heston and Vanessa Redgrave, despite being at opposite ends of the political spectrum, found common ground when it came to their professional admiration. Heston, known for his conservative political views, held Redgrave in high regard, even ranking her as the world's best actress. In an appearance on The Joan Rivers Show, taped in December for broadcast, Heston expressed his admiration for Redgrave's versatility and willingness to take risks in her roles. He highlighted her ability to tackle a wide range of characters and the audacity she demonstrated in her performances. According to Heston, Redgrave's approach to acting surpassed that of any other actress alive. Interestingly, Heston didn't shy away from injecting humor into his appreciation, noting that Redgrave's daring performances made even Jane Fonda look like Herbert Hoover. This light-hearted comment added a touch of levity to the acknowledgement of Redgrave's exceptional talent. In an interesting turn of events, Heston found himself working with Vanessa Redgrave, a political opposite, on the small screen. Reflecting on their collaboration in Macbeth, Heston emphasized the mutual respect they shared and the avoidance of political discussions. Heston recalled an incident related to Redgrave's dismissal from the Boston Symphony in 1982 due to her pro-PLO anti-Zionist politics. In a notable act of support, Heston wrote a letter backing Redgrave's position, highlighting their shared belief that an individual's political views shouldn't be grounds for dismissal. Acknowledging the potential impact of his own political conservatism on his public image, Heston admitted to receiving unfavorable reviews. However, he shared that he had learned early in his career not to be overly concerned about critics. Charlton Heston, known for his arch-conservative stance, had a keen eye for talent and glamour in the world of Hollywood actresses. He once shared his perspective on the most glamorous actresses, naming Ava Gardner, Jennifer Jones, Sophia Loren, and Jean Simmons as the epitome of Hollywood glamour. Despite their glamour, Heston also acknowledged the acting prowess of Gardner and Jones, stating that they were much better actresses than they think they are, drawing attention to the depth of their talent beyond their glamorous personas. Charlton Heston's clashes extended beyond his interactions with Hollywood's leading ladies. In the early 1980s, a bitter feud emerged between Heston and his one-time friend, Paul Newman, marking a significant shift from their close friendship during the 1950s and 1960s. The rift between the two actors was primarily fueled by Heston's rightward shift in political beliefs. As Heston embraced conservative views, their friendship unraveled, leading to a heated television debate centered around President Ronald Reagan's Star Wars defense missile program. The once close friends found themselves on opposite ends of the political spectrum, with Newman, a staunch liberal, clashing with Heston over Reagan's policies and their divergent opinions on nuclear policy. This clash not only reflects the personal impact of political differences, but also underscores the broader ideological divisions prevalent in Hollywood during that era. The friendship-turned-feud between Heston and Newman serves as a poignant example of how political beliefs can strain even the closest of relationships in the ever-evolving landscape of the entertainment industry. In 1983, as Charlton Heston's political beliefs shifted further to the right, the stark ideological differences between him and Paul Newman came to a head. This divergence was vividly illustrated during a television debate on President Ronald Reagan's Star Wars defense missile program. Heston, renowned for being much better briefed and prepared than Newman, was judged to have emerged as the clear winner in the debate. The animosity between the two actors escalated during a joint appearance on ABC's The Last Word, where Newman reportedly refused to shake hands with Heston. The incident underscored the depth of their disagreement and signaled the demise of a friendship that had thrived during the 1950s and 1960s. Tragically, the friends never had the opportunity to reconcile, as both Charlton Heston and Paul Newman passed away within months of each other in 2008. Their decades-long friendship, which had weathered various storms, ultimately succumbed to the irreparable strains imposed by their contrasting political ideologies. Charlton Heston's aversion to Sophia Loren during the filming of El Cid is a perplexing chapter in Hollywood history. Despite Loren's status as one of the hottest stars in 1960 and her subsequent accolades, Heston, a legendary actor in his own right, couldn't bear to even look at her during their scenes together. This puzzling dynamic raises questions about what went wrong between these two iconic figures on the set of El Cid. Sophia Loren's allure was undeniable. She had already secured her place in Hollywood with starring roles opposite the likes of Cary Grant, Clark Gable, and Frank Sinatra in films like It Happened in Naples, Houseboat, The Pride and the Passion, and The Millionairess, alongside Peter Sellers. Her versatility in both drama and comedy, coupled with a commanding physical presence, had garnered her widespread acclaim. Yet, despite Loren's cinematic prowess and global appeal, Charlton Heston remained unimpressed by her beauty and talent. The actor, known for his commanding performances, couldn't bring himself to look at Loren during the filming of El Cid. The reasons behind this discord between two Hollywood titans, especially when both were at the peaks of their careers, add a layer of intrigue to their on-screen collaboration. Delving into the complexities of their working relationship sheds light on a fascinating yet enigmatic episode in the annals of Hollywood history. Charlton Heston's involvement in El Cid was significant, marked by his status as a major star and an Oscar winner for Ben-Hur in 1959. As the director's initial choice for the title role, Heston carried a sense of ownership over the project. His influence was substantial enough to prompt him to critique early script drafts, expressing his dissatisfaction with their quality, ranging from minimally okay to crappy. However, the dynamics on set shifted with the arrival of Sophia Loren. Equally renowned and acclaimed, Loren brought not just her acting prowess, but also a strong-willed and opinionated approach to her roles. She insisted on script revisions that would amplify the romantic elements of her character, Doña Ximena. This demand, coupled with her limited availability for filming, 8-10 weeks, necessitated a reshuffling of the shooting schedule to accommodate her commitments. Sophia Loren's involvement in El Cid not only altered the creative landscape, but also carried significant financial negotiations. While there are conflicting reports about her compensation, some suggest she received an impressive $1 million for her role, though this figure is more accurately attributed to her payment for the 1964 film The Fall of the Roman Empire. It appears that her compensation for El Cid was around $200,000, a substantial sum even by today's standards. $1.9 million when adjusted for inflation, and reportedly more than what Charlton Heston received for the same project. Loren's influence extended beyond her acting fees. In her contract negotiations, she secured $200 a week for her personal hairdresser. Furthermore, she brought in her own screenwriter. Adding another layer of complexity, Loren had the script translated into Italian and then back into English, ensuring a level of comfort with the dialogue that suited her preferences. The tension on the set of El Cid escalated as Charlton Heston, Loren's co-star, openly expressed his dissatisfaction. Heston, A Hollywood icon known for his commanding presence, took issue with Loren's demands and, in a bold move, insisted on having a stand-in for any close-up scenes that focused solely on Loren's face. The strained relationship between the two actors reached a point where Heston adamantly avoided making eye contact with Loren, a situation that director Anthony Mann struggled to navigate. According to accounts from Mark Elliott's book, Charlton Heston, Hollywood's Last Icon, Loren's diva behavior didn't sit well with Heston. Producer Peter Snell noted that Loren's actions really got him angry. The clash of two strong-willed personalities, each accustomed to a leading role, created an atmosphere of discord that permeated the film's production. The discomfort between Charlton Heston and Sophia Loren on the set of El Cid was so palpable that Heston, feeling most uncomfortable during love scenes, made a decision that would shape his future roles. Consequently, he began turning down opportunities that might involve sharing the screen with Loren again. Director Anthony Mann faced the challenge of capturing convincing romantic scenes, often resorting to multiple takes. However, despite Mann's efforts, Heston struggled to engage with Loren during passionate moments, even in the climactic deathbed scene. Heston later rationalized his avoidance by claiming he was looking into the future rather than into Loren's eyes, a statement that added another layer to the behind-the-scenes drama. This strained dynamic didn't escape the notice of reviewers, with subsequent critiques highlighting the lack of on-screen chemistry. One review pointed out that Miss Loren and Heston spend most of the picture simply glaring at each other, reflecting the tangible tension that permeated their performances throughout El Cid. The dissatisfaction between Charlton Heston and Sophia Loren on the set of El Cid extended beyond their lack of on-screen chemistry. Heston expressed vocal discontent over the narrative choice that saw his character age dramatically throughout the film, while Loren, accompanied by her expensive personal hairdresser, maintained her resolute beauty. This growing discontentment contributed to Heston's increasing frustration with Loren, reaching a point where he became enraged by every action of the Italian star. Producer Peter Snell remarked that Loren's chronic lateness, a notorious trait, particularly got under Heston's skin, exacerbating the already strained working relationship between the two Hollywood icons. Adding to the complexities on the set of El Cid, Charlton Heston's son, Fraser, later disclosed that his father was infuriated by Sophia Loren's insistence on expanding her role, which was already happening due to positive audience reactions to her early scenes. This demand for a larger part likely intensified the existing tension between the two stars, contributing to the challenging atmosphere during the film's production. Nevertheless, it was Sophia Loren who injected the most captivating element of drama into the narrative, initiating legal proceedings against producer Samuel Bronston for breach of contract in the esteemed New York Supreme Court at the time of the film's release. In a riveting clash of egos, the Italian icon delivered the decisive blow, and the battleground? A towering billboard. As chronicled by Variety during that tumultuous period, on a colossal 600-square-foot billboard, commanding attention southward over Manhattan's bustling Times Square, Sophia Loren's illustrious name finds itself illuminated in letters that could be easily deciphered by passengers on an incoming ocean liner. However, in an ironic twist that echoed a dramatic "Mamma Mia" moment, Loren's name is positioned beneath that of Charlton Heston. The intricacies of this peculiar placement became the crux of Loren's legal complaint, where the language used was as vivid as the Times Square lights themselves. According to the complaint, if the defendants are permitted to persist in placing the deponent's name below that of Heston, then the implication will be that deponent's status is considered inferior to that of Charlton Heston. The argument put forth by Loren extended beyond mere ego bruising. It delved into the realm of perceived status and the potential damages incurred by such an arrangement, It is impossible to determine or even to estimate the extent of the damages which the plaintiff will suffer. The complaint continued, hinting at the intangible but substantial harm Loren believed she would endure if her name remained in a subordinate position on the colossal canvas of Times Square. Despite the myriad dramas that unfolded during the production, the movie, The Fall of the Roman Empire, defied the odds and emerged as a financial success, grossing an impressive $26.6 million against its $7 million budget. In the aftermath of the production, Charlton Heston, reflecting on the tumultuous on-set dynamics, openly admitted to harboring regrets about his interactions with Sophia Loren. The hindsight revelation hinted at a desire for a more harmonious collaboration during the filming process. Interestingly, despite the on-set tensions, Heston and Loren's professional relationship extended beyond the realm of the silver screen. The duo was frequently captured in candid moments together, signaling a cordial rapport that had developed over time. One notable occasion that showcased their amicable connection was the Hollywood Walk of Fame star ceremony held on February 1st, 1994, to honor Sophia Loren. The Hollywood Walk of Fame event, a testament to Loren's enduring impact on the film industry, provided a public platform for Heston to express his admiration and support for his esteemed colleague. The images of Heston and Loren side by side at the Walk of Fame ceremony became symbolic of a reconciliation and mutual respect that transcended the challenges faced during the production of The Fall of the Roman Empire. Their shared history, both on and off screen, highlighted the complexities inherent in the world of filmmaking, where egos clash and creative visions collide, yet enduring partnerships can emerge from the crucible of collaborative storytelling. And that wraps up today's video. As usual, if you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up. To stay in the loop and be the first to catch our upcoming content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Until next time, take care.